And on to our next story, which is a very complicated relationship or situationship. We have the love triangle of Ambare, Kennedy Rapundo, and Jimal
God.
Roho Safi. Is it though? Is it? That's what we're trying to answer. So, recently, Ambare and Kennedy Rapundo announced that they had broken up. Things were not working out okay. Ambare alluded to the fact that, yes, she was still living in that huge mega mansion. However, Kennedy had moved out, and he had moved out with half of the belongings of the house. And you're like, wow, girl, so to do. Because, you know, this is baby daddy number two. You know, it's a lot because we thought they would really work it out. But at the same time, I don't really think that this breakup is genuine because as soon as she announced having broken up with Kennedy Rapundo, she is seen with Jimal Rohosafi, who is her ex. Her ex, who is currently with Wangare Thiongo with their newborn child. So there's just been a lot of things going on. And it's just complicationship after complicationship because first he gifted her a car because her jeep was too high, and now they're being seen in social occasions outside attending football matches and everything, you know, looking all close and best friendy, bestie going on, and it's just confusing. But at the same time, even if I broke up with the father of my child, like at this very minute, there's no way, like the next day, I would be outside in public with a whole new other person had launching them on my socials. It just does not make sense. Either it is witchcraft involved or it is clearly Kiki and the script is scripting because I refuse to believe that Kennedy and Amber have actually broken up and she's out here perambulating with her ex. But that's just me. Anyway, was it yesterday or the day before, she was seen at the spa enjoying herself, massage. You know how you have to take care of yourself as a pregnant woman. She's having that Moroccan body scrub. And then she goes on to write a very problematic caption, which is wale wa utateseka sasa umeachwa, niliwacha baba sio pesa zake, baby girl treatment lazima iendelee, mimba will always remain ya tajiri, anyway wacha tuendelee kuglow. Basically, I broke up with the man. I did not break up with his money. But at the same time, after you break up with a man, do you think he is still as generous as he was when you two were together? I don't think so. It just doesn't make sense. Unless unatumia pesa ya kubai pampers na kubai na kubai nguo za mtoto. But it doesn't make sense. Basically, I think this is a whole cloud thing they have going on. I can't wait to see the product that they're going to launch or the business venture that these three are going into. But it's just rubbing me off the wrong way.
I feel like they're already profiting from all of these because the sporting events that have been going to, both of them are actually either Ambere is a paid partner by that particular betting company, right?
Yeah.
So she's creating more noise and creating more of a conversation around the betting company. When she is seen with all of these things, it's an opportunity for her to get more PR for the betting company.
True.
In addition to that, she's been going this spa as well. Isn't it a paid partnership?
It is.
It is. And every time something chaotic or problematic is happening, think about it. In the last 3 weeks, how many times have we seen her at that spa?
A lot.
She went with her sister. Then she went again a couple of weeks ago. And even last week she was there. And then now again, here she is with a full body Moroccan. And every single time they're doing a different product launch, right? So obviously if you see her with like red stuff on her body, for all of those people who believe in juju and whatever, it will raise your curiosity and you're like, what is this red stuff? Is this a ritual? Nini nini. As in, it creates controversy, it creates confusion, and therefore it creates conversation. Then eventually, like me, you learn that it's a Moroccan body scrub, and I'm like, wait, what is that? I've never actually had that. More PR for the company. You're like, hey, I would want to go and try that. So I think she's already profiting from the from the intense PR that she's doing for these companies and their products. And I think Kennedy Rapudo is also seeing the sense in all of it, so he's part of it. Because wasn't it them last week who also said that they were back together? And then the week before that said they were broken up. And then every single time Jimal does something with her, he disappears for a few days and then he's back with another thing. She's not moved back into his house, neither has he. He hasn't said anything about his baby mama, as in none of that. He's just been making making funny, weird comments about the baby, about them engaging in physical contact. He said it in such a weird way.
Yeah.
I still can't get that comment out of my mind. My point is, I think she's already benefiting, and she's using this clout as a way to get her brands to give her even more money. Because if you show numbers, nobody cares.
True.
As long as there's money involved, as long as your numbers are in tune with what the company wants, then they have no problem. You do you. If it's working, why break it?
True.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that. So, I don't know.
Do you think it is clout, or do you think they're just very problematic people who found their soulmates in each other? Because it has to be very problematic for it to work. Because I can't imagine, even small relationship problem, I forget how to breathe, you know. So now imagine juggling all of this and juggling all of this in front of millions of people. I don't understand it. It's just, it's beyond me. It's really, really beyond me.